Hey yo, Chiksua here. Today we are going to show you guys how to upgrade BoxCC. And the last time we were talking about how to upgrade BoxCC, it was basically all around the Gear Gacha. But the thing is, the Gear Gacha event is already gone now. So if you guys are wondering what is the Gear Gacha, because I saw that in the comments, this is the Gear Gacha basically. And without the raid up, it's not really worth it anymore to do it, of course, unless you have like, I don't know, an insane amount of resources, you have infinite gold, then go ahead and do it, but I would not recommend you guys to do it. So the question is, what should we do now? Because a lot of people, they are like stuck and not too sure what they should actually do, and there are a few very simple things. So number one is basically getting materials and stuff, so getting cosmetic upgrades, getting anvils, getting Yuwa stones. And like, for example, if you are at a point where you did more than enough Yuwa stones already and you don't even have anvils, I can advise you guys, it would be working if you are going to just random gear which are not rolled yet, and you can still roll them later. Just write down who you didn't roll yet, because if you don't do that, you might forget. But me, for example, what I'm currently doing is, number one, I prepare gear for a unit which I might build, or not really which unit I might build, which gear I might build. So I have it in my second team set. Here, as you can see, the name is also prep gear. So prep gear is for me basically preparations. Okay, he is actually not really good gear yet, but what you should do is, I chose those units because they can't get your gear anyways. Here I won't touch anyways. So those units, they hold like basically my number one base gear. So here, for example, Milim, I have a HP set ready already of what the fuck, and I rolled everything. So I rolled everything pretty decent, not that great, but the base, as you can see, is like really insane. Only missing this one is the only, like, I would say, the black sheep in this family. But yeah, as you can see, a HP defense build which is going to be like, I don't know, on a new unit. So I know that Skadi is going to get released. I don't know if HP or attack Skadi will be the way to go. So let me know in the comment section if you guys know more about Skadi, because I don't really know. But here, for example, also I'm preparing a attack gear as well. So here, as you can see, I also have a pretty decent belt. Well, a very good belt. A lot of people get triggered when I say this is decent. Here, because defense pieces, they aren't that important, I just awakened for the missions, and I got pretty high defense rolls, which was pretty nice, right? And I didn't roll yet because the more important rolls are more on the corner pieces. So here, as you can see, I did the trick. If you guys remember, or if you guys haven't seen the video, definitely check out the video how I roll my gear. So here I will do it one time. So we just awaken it and then we roll it here, and I really hope, well, 2.4, I will keep it for now, so that it doesn't take too long, but it's not bad, right? So this is the anvil trick I do here. I was like, damn, 3% attack, that is great, but I got such high pierce rolls, right? And I don't know if I should remove and make it to full attack, because the thing is, what if Netmarble soon is releasing a pierce unit? The thing is, though, pierce units, they don't benefit that much from high base stats, so I might change it to full attack. But yeah, that is basically what you should do here. For example, this base is also great. Like, this is my secondary HP set, which I'm preparing on, or which I'm working on, or at least which is here, so that I don't forget this set. So here, for example, the gear base is it's nearly perfect, but it's not as good as the first set. But yeah, this is basically what you should do in order to not forget what unit you should or what gear you actually have in your box. Because what happened to me back then is, because when we are working on box, right, everyone is supposed to have gear. At least the best would be HP defense, obviously. If you do have like nothing maxed out, but you have rolled for attack stuff, attack defense would be okay for the beginning as well. So this is basically the step one you should do. And the step two is another thing. So here, as you can see, like my gear, a lot of my gear, they are not upgraded. So like here, let's go to this. Like here, everything here is not upgraded, and the reason is I could do two things. I could either rush my box CC, which is gonna be very, very inefficient, or you can do it like me. So of course, first of all, you want to have everything like here. All my orbs are basically 5-star, but that is the goal you want to do, or that was the goal when I did to get 10 million as fast as possible. Do I regret it? Kinda, because it's not that important. It's more important to actually have better base. So another thing you can do, for example, let's say this has a very, very bad base. You could also use 1 or 2 anvils and see, look at this. This has now a 5k base. The thing is, the only reason why I can do it is because they are 5-star already. It's not going to be that worth it resource wise to actually farm new belts to replace them unless I get a new very, very good base. Like here, for example, I have this in my, okay, this is not even that good. Maybe it was an HP which I had. So here, for example, I have this belt, even though it's attack, so it is what it is. It's still like you can replace, but the question is it going to be worth to replace? But yeah, that is basically it. Basically you have to work on this and get those 5-star, but I am personally waiting for, if you guys remember, there's sometimes an event where it costs only 50%, so basically you use half the gold in order to max your gear, which is gonna be just, instead of, let's say, the 300 million gold, I think you can do like let's say 100 gear pieces. Instead of that, you can probably do 200 gear pieces, which is just way, way better, right? Another step is basically that you are going to roll those bases, or not bases, the gear. So here, for example, most of my, or a lot of gear which has decent base, right, I started rolling already. And you're not aiming for rolling high if you're working on box. Like for me at the moment, once again, I'm working on this gear, right? But if I would use my anvils for box only, I have to look, okay, which belt or which orb is not rolled yet. So let's say like, let's say like this one, then roll minimum 1%. So don't roll too high HP, just roll 1% HP and move to the next slot, because it's better to have like 10 gear pieces with 1% HP, where sometimes it's even a 3% happening, than having one gear set which only has 15 maximum in total when you get the perfect RNG, right? You know what I mean? And yeah, so those are the general or generic tips I would give you. Also, of course, some cosmetics as well. Like for example, if you go onto your units, I made a cosmetic guide already as well. Check if your units have the right cosmetics on, because sometimes, especially over time, when you get a new unit, you forget about their other copies that they might not have the right cosmetic on. So for example, when you upgrade a Guild Thunder, every of the Guild Thunders, they get a cosmetic as well. And if you have maxed out the cosmetics, for example, who knows, maybe he still has his original SR cosmetic on, and then that will reduce your box CC as well. And yeah, if you guys want to know how to figure out which is going to give you the most CC, definitely check out the cosmetic upgrade video I made already. And yeah, I would say that's pretty much it. If I missed anything, definitely make sure to comment down below, because I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not too sure. Maybe I missed something. Of course, also, I don't write anything down. I should maybe start making a script. But yeah, I think I did say the most important things, and I really hope it was helpful or you enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out for now.